And in terms of the motivation, Daniel Kahneman, who wrote Thinking Fast and Slow. Daniel Kahneman is the Nobel Prize in economics. Of course, he has a long history in cognitive psychology. And Daniel Kahneman has defended this approach where system one, that represents our intuitive or fast parallel system, is more connected, let's say, to deep learning, because it is more a reactive system to situations that we see on a daily basis. Whereas system two is a more reflexive systems where people perform symbol manipulation, where people have a more elaborate forms of reasoning. And in system two, we are reflecting upon certain situations that we have not seen before. And this requires deeper reasoning, deeper reflection, and this is connected in a way to the way that people reason about complex situations. And Daniel Kahneman also put forward that as far as he's concerned, system one certainly knows some language, and in his opinion, to manipulate language and to manipulate the way that we express ourselves in terms of conversation, in terms of reasoning and interacting in systems that are composed, let's say in AI, as we say, by multiple agents. We have to manipulate systems to have a better representation of the situations or the complexity of distributed systems or systems that require interaction between many agents. And so this is the distinction that there is. In AI, we have the distinction between what was called as the symbolic school and the neuro or the connectionist schools. Some of the first pioneers of AI, like Alan New and Herbert Simon, they developed, of course, many relevant applications in AI. The first symbolic systems, the first system that were aimed at playing chess, the first system that were trying to make some proofs, mathematical proofs. And later on, the developments of learning were not only concentrated on machine learning in the neural network school. We have researchers like Les Valiant and Judy Pearl, who presented other approaches. Valiant is known for the theory of machine learning. One of the first computational learning theory developments in terms of pack learning was proposed by Les Valiant. And of course, we have this school of thought in terms of representation of causes and consequences that is put forward by Jude Pearl, and he brought the knowledge from probabilistics, probabilistic reasoning, in particular Bayesian reasoning, to AI. So the thing here is that we have this separation between the two schools. The school that believes that, okay, neural networks is the best way to move forward. It's a powerful tool that can represent learning or machine learning and learning processes in the most efficient way. And our practices in terms of technological development show that this is the way forward. Whereas we have the symbolic school showing, well, hold on for a moment, we also need a safe way to represent the logical reasoning that we have, for instance, in mathematics, or the logical reasoning that logicians have been studying for thousands of years, and this is the proper way to represent reasoning. And so the debate moves forward and backwards along those, let's say, those two big schools of artificial intelligence.